So this is what it looks like with the muffler right now. Nope, that's the old one. And this is what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Let's see what the end product is gonna be like. So I'm removing this exhaust, and the very first thing I'm doing is I'm getting rid of, loosening this screw up, these two right here for the foot bracket here. I remove this screw, this one, these three, and I'm taking this plastic off so I can get all the way down here into the into that screw that's right there. So that's what I'm gonna work on right now. There's also a couple screws. One of them has to be like right here, and I'm going towards the back of the tire, and another one is gonna be right over here. It's one of those plastic ones, and I'll show you what they look like in a sec. Well, the next thing I did after loosening that up is I loosened the screw that was right here, and this is where your servo motor is. Let me fall back a little bit so you guys can see. And I also took off the seat and the bracket that was going over this. As you can see here, this is where your servo sits. There's a screw that loosens it up as well from up top. The first thing I did is I disconnected the servo and I added the servo eliminator that's provided by TOS. And then what I did is I turned on the bike to make sure I don't have any troubles on the bike. So as you can see, I got no troubles on it. The traction control light always stays on until the bike starts moving. So just so that you guys know and everybody's aware that traction control LED will stay on until you actually start moving, and it'll shut off. So after loosening up the servo, what I did is there's some wires that are not fully secured back here, the wires that go to the servo. And what I did is I just loosened this up a little bit, enough to get to the wires, which go right behind here. And I don't know if you could see that right there. And then there's another one up here. It's just a hook. So you just move them out the way. And then what I did is I took the servo from the inside and turned it sideways like this, and then it just came right out. So now the next step would be just to remove the exhaust here. So we're looking pretty good at this point. So the next thing I did is after I removed the servo, I got my helpers here. You know, they were a great help getting the servo out of there because I needed an extra set of hands. And then this was loose, so I ended up sliding this in, tightening this part up first. As you can see, this is still loose. I don't want to over tighten. I just tighten this part here for now until I'm completely done. I'll end up doing these two screws last. But right now, this exhaust went in pretty easy. It was pretty smooth. Now I got to tighten this screw, and that should be it for that. And I'll give it a quick test and see how that sounds. Coming out real nice though. So as you can see, when I put this exhaust in, right before I put it in, I actually brought it up to the lifts so that it gives me a little bit of extra space to get to that bolt over there. So it's there at an angle. Hopefully when I put the plastic in, it should be all right. If it isn't, I will let you guys know. But as you can see, the servo motor has been removed. And I have plenty of space in here to do other stuff now, which is awesome. And I don't have a trouble signal. And these are the girls saying hi, my assistants. Thank you for your help, ladies. You guys were awesome. Thanks for the help. All right, man. It's all set. Check it out. Man, this bike looks official. That toast exhaust. Thing is nasty. Yo, that's what it sounds like.